All right, Language Arts 10 students, you need to watch this video, pay attention to it, and the information in this will help you answer one of the questions that I ask on the first assignment that I'm giving you this week. We're going to talk about the key features of argumentative writing. This is actually a review from something we talked about before spring break. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this video up, and then I'm also going to link a picture of my notes right here. So between listening to this video and looking at my notes, you should be able to understand what the keys are to argumentative writing. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what are the key features of arguing a position. Well, the first key feature is you must have a clear and arguable position. And what that means is that people must be able to disagree with what your main idea is, and it shouldn't just be a personal preference. It should be backed up by data or research. Okay? The second key feature to an argumentative essay is necessary background information. And what I mean by that is, what does my intended audience need to know? And you provide a brief summary or overview of your topic so that everybody can be on the same page as they're starting to read your argument. Okay, so first key feature, a clear and arguable position. Second key feature, necessary background information. Then, the third key feature, after your necessary background information, you give good reasons for the position that you've taken. So basically you have a thesis statement, that's your clear and arguable position. Now you need clear reasons, good reasons. What's the logic that backs up your position? And what are the reasons why you believe what you believe? That leads right into the fourth key feature, which is convincing evidence. So you use facts, statistics, text evidence, etc. to explain your position. So basically, you have your clear and arguable position is what you believe. Your reasons are why you believe it, and the evidence is how you came to believe that. So, I read this or I saw this, that made me think this. When I thought this, I arrived at this position. So we've got four key features so far: clear and arguable position, necessary background information, good reasons, and convincing evidence. Okay, the fifth key feature is appealing to the reader's values. So you need to connect to your audience. When you're writing an argumentative essay, you're not trying to alienate people that think differently than you. You're actually trying to convince them to believe the things that you believe. So use intelligent strategies to connect to your audience. Remember, you're usually doing one of two things when you write argumentatively. You're either preaching to the choir or trying to convert the non-believers. Preaching to the choir is not really effective because you're not changing anybody's minds. Everybody already thinks what you think. You're trying to convert the non-believers, so use the strategies that would most effectively allow people to change what they believe now into what you want, what you think they should believe. Okay, as you do that, the sixth key feature is to use a trustworthy tone. How do others perceive you? Are you objective? Are you reliable? Are you valid? Are you somebody that people can trust? Okay, so we want to avoid logical fallacies. We don't want to make personal attacks when we do argumentative writing. Demonstrate your intelligence and your objectivity. Be unbiased. Okay, and then finally, you have to provide a careful consideration of other positions. What that means is, because you have a clear and arguable position, you have to acknowledge the counter-arguments, and then you refute them, but you also refute them using those effective strategies to reach your audience that I mentioned earlier. So consider other positions, acknowledge opposing positions, and the fact that they're credible. It's okay and credible for people to believe something different than you, but then refute those with more evidence, okay, or evidence that you've already brought up. So as a quick review, argumentative writing needs the following key features: a clear and arguable position, necessary background information, good reasons for your position, evidence that supports your reasons for your position, appeal to the reader's values, maintain a trustworthy tone, and carefully consider other positions that are credible. Other positions besides yours. Those are the 7 key features, and that is an answer to one of the questions that you need to put in the text box on Canvas. I will attach my notes. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot.